This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on The South Today, police are investigating a video on social media that shows a kitten being stoned to death. 2 high school drama queens chase fame and fortune overseas. And New Zealand's champion figure skaters are in Dunedin to perform in The Little Mermaid on ice. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Melissa Barton. Invercargill police are investigating a video showing a kitten being stoned to death. The video, said to have been filmed in a small Southland town, has caused a huge outcry on social media. A warning to viewers, some people may find the topic of this story upsetting.
An image from the video shows the kitten moments before the abuse took place. The Southland SPCA is calling it one of the worst cases of animal abuse they have ever seen. The video, which has had over 200,000 views and been shared over 6,000 times since it was posted yesterday evening, shows a young woman throwing the kitten on the ground before somebody off camera appears to throw concrete on top of it. Invercargill police said today they have identified the people responsible, who are all aged between 11 and 16 years old. They said the offenders will be referred to the youth services for appropriate action. Working with the SPCA, police said they have removed 3 more kittens from the home of one of the offenders. A spokesperson from the Southland SPCA said they were on site with police today, helping with the investigation. The original post by Port Justice asked the public to identify the person and to contact police with any information. Public posts have pointed the finger at a Southland teenager who is now receiving death threats online from people who believe she should receive the same treatment as the kitten. An update from Port Justice thanked the public for possibly identifying at least one of the culprits and asked the public to refrain from publicly naming anyone or calling for vigilante justice. Sharon Rees, The South Today.
The median property price across Otago has risen 17% compared with last November. Prices increased by 46% in Clutha, 20% in Dunedin and 17% in the Waitaki. Real Estate Institute commentator Liz Nidd says investor numbers remain low across Dunedin, with about 50% fewer people in the market in comparison to the same time last year. Queenstown Lakes Regional Director Gail Hudson says the market is showing some signs of slowing as median prices in both Queenstown and Wanaka are down slightly from October's figures. 2 Year 12 Queen's High School students will have a shot at fame next year. Cheyenne Smith will take on Hollywood and Crystal O'Gorman is off to seek her fortune on the London stage, provided they can find the money to get there.
Cheyenne Smith is $8,000 away from her dream of landing an acting career. The Queen's High student is fundraising via Give a Little to participate in the World Championships of Performing Arts competition in Hollywood.
An ex-Queen's girl came and she was talking to our drama class about this amazing experience that she went on, and I just got really into it and I talked to her more about it, and I sent in a audition video. And then they rang me up later in the week saying that I had been accepted into the team.
The contest is known as the Olympics of the Performing Arts and covers disciplines including singing, modelling, dance and acting. Smith says she was encouraged to apply by her drama teachers and was talent spotted online by American agents.
I decided that I did want to pick up a career as an actress or something in the film industry, and I wasn't quite sure how to get there. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to get my name out there, to try something new, and especially going to LA is an amazing experience. You know, it's entertainment place of the world, you know, so I thought it was a great opportunity for me.
Entrants must be personally selected to participate in the contest, and thousands of people apply from all over the world every year. Fellow Queen's student Crystal O'Gorman hopes to also be overseas next year on the stage at the Globe in London. She's more keen on a career in theatre than in front of the camera.
Sheila Wynne Shakespeare Festival, which is like regional Shakespeare festivals around all the regions in New Zealand. My group performed a 15-minute scene of As You Like It, and I was Rosalind. And from that festival, I won Best Actor out of all the other kids from all the other scenes.
Smith hopes to secure a scholarship or the interest of a Hollywood agent, paving the way for a glittering career among the stars of Hollywood. Roselle LeBone, The South Today.
Police have named the female pedestrian killed in an accident with a car at the intersection of Dundas and Great King Streets in Dunedin last night. She was 77-year-old Judith Mary Egerton of Dunedin. Police and St John's staff were called to the scene about 6 p.m. The road was closed for a time while the serious crash unit investigated and was reopened about 10 p.m. The Dunedin Ice Skating Club is putting on a Christmas show this weekend, based on The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. The show features some of New Zealand's champion figure skaters. The South Today slid along for a look.
Right in the middle of rehearsals for this weekend's performances of A Mermaid's Tale on Ice are some of New Zealand's top skaters. The character Triton is being played by skating coach Ricky Cockerell, who was New Zealand champion 7 years running and then spent another 10 years skating overseas.
I came back with my family just over 3 years ago and just got back into the coaching. We've got some wonderful kids here, wonderful club, and to be able to, pass on all of my experiences, all of my training, with world and Olympic coaches that I had the opportunity to experience when I was overseas training, to bring that back to New Zealand and pass it on to these kids, it just feels great.
The character Ariel is played by one of the club's upcoming skaters, 16-year-old Zara Anthony Wigham, who appreciates Cockerell's contribution as a coach.
It's pretty inspirational to have a coach like Ricky. I haven't had him as a coach for that long. It's coming up for like a year and a bit, but we've been having a good time working together. The
character Ursula is played by former skating champion Morgan Templeton, who is back down from Auckland for the show and very happy to be skating on Dunedin's ice again.
Yes, well I used to live just up the road, so it was a 5-minute drive every morning, so I could skate as much as I wanted, so it's amazing. The ice is really good. It's so nice to be back on this ice surface, it's just amazing. I just missed it so much.
This weekend's 4 shows of A Mermaid's Tale on Ice are held at the Dunedin Ice Stadium. Rudy Adrian, The South Today.
Still to come on The South Today, flooding brings many areas of Timaru to a standstill, and a Dunedin retailer is hoping for an early Christmas present for needy families.
For all your news from the southern regions as it happens, go to our Facebook page. The South Today, connecting you with your community thanks to New Zealand On Air.
At the Otago SPCA, our role is to make sure that all animals in Dunedin and the Otago region are being looked after properly. Otago SPCA offer a haven for animals in need and adoption opportunities for the community. We appreciate your interest and support. For help and advice, we're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you have any concerns, give us a call.
The University of Otago, an institute of world-class education and the social epicentre of the city, with outfits needed for more formal functions like the ball and for less formal functions like
the zoo. Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, Dad, you'll definitely see me. I'm the one in the yellow and blue face paint and the onesie in the zoo.
They're part of the family, and like us, their health begins with what they eat too. So give them Radical Dog, made in New Zealand from all natural ingredients and real tart cherries, so it's high in antioxidants. It's a 3-in-1 superfood, giving them energy, flexibility and a healthy coat. With no fillers or nasty preservatives, they love them. It's the treat that can work wonders on every dog, no matter what their breed, age or health. Radical Dog, the new generation in dog food.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
My Els and I just love coming to Alex Campbell's. That's my favourite shop. I always get good value here, and good boys really deserve good brands and good quality. Look at these teas. Local beaches on some of them too. This is only for the good boys, the old boys, the young boys. What about some bright shorts for the boys? Excellent.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Active interior design in Mornington are the curtain and blind experts. The team can even advise you on outdoor products like awnings and umbrellas and will ensure that everything is perfect. For interior design with flair, call Active to book your free in-home consultation or call into the showroom in Mornington.
Oh, help! Don't suffer in silence. Call Sunny Chin, Chi Master Body Technician, for structural, muscular, emotional bodywork. Phone 03 4250 606 for all your pain relief.
What if? That's the question being asked about the future for the Dunedin waterfront. Discover more for yourself by visiting a new display on now at Toitu Otago Settlers Museum. There's information on offer and models that portray the vision. Plus, there are opportunities to share your feedback on the ideas presented. The Dunedin Harbour Vision. What if? See the ideas and designs suggested for the Dunedin Harbour at Toitu Otago Settlers Museum.
While you're relaxing this holiday season, Ready Lawn is available to help you with your lawn needs, big or small. We work so you don't have to. Call Ready Lawn today.
Gillian's Care. They care for loved ones, families, friends and our community. At a time of bereavement, care and support makes all the difference, and Gillians know this. They're here for you when you need it most. From advanced funeral planning to a service for your loved one, Gillians will guide and assist you with your individual choices. Their legendary attention to detail and passion to get it right are second to none. Gillians, caring for families in our communities since 1962.
Welcome back. Flooding caused by heavy rain brought many areas of Timaru to a standstill today. Emergency services were kept busy, particularly New Zealand Fire and Rescue.
Heavy rain throughout the day in Timaru has left many streets with surface flooding, including Canada Street and the intersection at Selwyn and Douglas Streets. Caroline Bay's playground was also under a lot of water by 9 AM. As you can see in this footage, it appears that either a pipe has burst or a storm water drain's lid popped open with the sheer volume of water. Fire crews were out for much of the day, tending to the worst affected areas. Another part of Timaru underwater is the BP Showgrounds site, which is prone to flooding during heavy rainfall. Daryl Baser, The South Today.
A Dunedin retailer has been encouraging people to donate a Christmas present for needy families in the region. The South Today went to see how the gathering up of presents was going.
Dunedin's George Street Normal School brass band performed to an appreciative crowd of Christmas shoppers at the Meridian Mall recently. While most people are buying presents for friends and family, the nearby Kmart store is encouraging people to donate an extra present for a needy person or family. The Kmart Wishing Tree project has been going for 24 years and Dawn Barnes has been coordinating it for the last 12.
Anything whatsoever, whether it be some pencils for in a pencil case for next year, whether it be deodorants for a teenager, whether it be smellies, anything whatsoever will be greatly received. They don't have to be wrapped, they can be just unwrapped, but if they are purchased from Kmart, we do require that they have a tag on it so that we know that they have been purchased and not someone just popping it under the tree.
The gifts collected under the tree are already being distributed around the Dunedin area on a daily basis.
The Salvation Army have a list of families that they know are in need at this time of year. So they have ones that are just emergency ones that they know that something has happened recently, and then they also have ones that have been long-term clients that they cater to.
This year's goal of 4,000 gifts seems likely to be achieved entirely due to the generosity of Dunedin's public. Rudy Adrian, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, a swarm of 30,000 bees descends upon a Dunedin home and the Fortune Theatre 2018 season is unveiled.
My Els and I just love coming to Alex Campbell's. That's my favourite shop. I always get good value here, and good boys really deserve good brands and good quality. Look at these teas. Local beaches on some of them too. This is only for the good boys, the old boys, the young boys. What about some bright shorts for the boys? Excellent.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
What if? That's the question being asked about the future for the Dunedin waterfront. Discover more for yourself by visiting a new display on now at Toitu Otago Settlers Museum. There's information on offer and models that portray the vision. Plus, there are opportunities to share your feedback on the ideas presented. The Dunedin Harbour Vision. What if? See the ideas and designs suggested for the Dunedin Harbour at Toitu Otago Settlers Museum.
While you're relaxing this holiday season, Ready Lawn is available to help you with your lawn needs, big or small. We work so you don't have to. Call Ready Lawn today. Active Interior Designer Mornington are the curtain and blind experts. The team can even advise you on outdoor products like awnings and umbrellas, and will ensure that everything is perfect. For interior design with flair, call Active to book your free in-home consultation or call into the showroom in Mornington.
At the Otago SPCA, our role is to make sure that all animals in Dunedin and the Otago region are being looked after properly. Otago SPCA offer a haven for animals in need and adoption opportunities for the community. We appreciate your interest and support. For help and advice, we're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you have any concerns, give us a call.
For 3 generations, the Kilpatrick family have ensured Jimmy's pies are still world famous in the South Island. Made to an old family recipe, Jimmy's pies have been one of New Zealand's traditional takeaway foods, prepared daily on the premises alongside a range of savouries, sausage rolls and cakes. Jimmy's pies are distributed throughout the lower South Island. Jimmy's pies are sure to satisfy your travelling munchies.
Gillian's Care. They care for loved ones, families, friends and our community. At a time of bereavement, care and support makes all the difference, and Gillian's know this. They're here for you when you need it most. From advanced funeral planning to a service for your loved one, Gillian's will guide and assist you with your individual choices. Their legendary attention to detail and passion to get it right are second to none. Gillian's, caring for families in our communities since 1962.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Loss of collagen is the reason for those fine lines and wrinkles. Silberhorn's Collagen Plus naturally supports your collagen levels, giving you younger, firmer looking skin, healthier, shinier hair and stronger nails. Joints, tendons, ligaments and cartilage all benefit from healthy collagen levels, the very foundation of structural health. Support collagen levels naturally with Collagen Plus by Silberhorn. Be quick, buy one now and get a second pack half price. Call now 0800 502 402.
Don't suffer in silence. Call Sunny Chin, Chi Master Body Technician, for structural, muscular, emotional bodywork. Phone 03 4250 606 for all your pain relief.
Thanks for staying with us. A member of the Dunedin Beekeepers Club was enlisted for help yesterday after a huge swarm descended on a Dunedin property. Roselle Lebone has more.
The Dunedin Beekeepers Club was called to an Arthur Street property to contain a swarm of up to 40,000 bees after the property owner spotted the bees in a shrub and called for help. It took Tom McMurtry only 2 hours to retrieve the bees, who had escaped from a nearby commercial hive and gathered at the residential address. McMurtry said he was able to easily return the bees because of the large amount of honey they had consumed before leaving their hive. Roselle Lebone, The South Today.
Hansel and Gretel and the Iliad will be on stage at the Fortune Theatre next year. As Rosa Lebone reports, the Fortune's 2018 season was unveiled this week.
The Fortune Theatre has revealed its 2018 season, and some of the classics are being revisited in a form never seen before.
Not only do we prize literature here, when we've been talking to our audiences this year, they've really loved the musical dimension to our shows. So we have a couple of shows. Hansel and Gretel that Ben Henson's doing is going to have once again a strong musical component like Into the Woods and That Bloody Woman.
Hansel and Gretel and the Iliad are both reimagined through music, bringing in some talent from outside Dunedin.
Got Michael Hurst coming down, a celebrated New Zealand actor, to tell the story of the great fight between the Greeks and the Trojans. And it collides with our own world, because our own world at the moment is facing a lot of different tensions around war.
The Scottish play is also becoming an immersive theatrical experience in a collaboration with the University of Otago, fusing science and art.
A new take on the very famous and very popular Macbeth, where we're going to create a performance that's going to be in a pop-up Fortune Playhouse. We're also going to do our own Jacobean style inspired theatre here, where we're going to present the Macbeths telling their story as a kind of atmospheric haunting.
As well, the play Women's Work will be performed as part of celebrations around the 125th anniversary of women gaining the vote in New Zealand. Roselle Lebone, The South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on The South Today. Invercargill police have identified the perpetrators behind a kitten stoning in Southland, which was videoed and shared on social media. A Year 12 Queen's High student is trying to raise $8,000 to attend an international performing arts competition in Hollywood. And the Dunedin Ice Skating Club is putting on a Christmas show this weekend featuring some of New Zealand's top figure skaters. And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome, Barry Stewart. What have you got for us in tomorrow's
Melissa.
paper?
Well, lots of council news, of course, because they've just been going through their draft 10-year plan decisions. 14 councillors voted for the vision, and one calls it the most dangerous move since the stadium. So a mixed review there. The new Sinclair roundabout, which will interest you, is causing a few concerns, so you can read about that tomorrow.
I'll be very interested in that.
Yes, I thought you might be. Police are also concerned about recently stolen firearms ending up in the wrong hands, so we have a report on that. A man accused of a sex attack on a cruise ship and will appear in Dunedin Court on Friday. It's of course Otago University graduation was today, so we have good photos from that. Lots of people out and about. Big developments announced in Queenstown, exciting moves there. And in sport, we catch up with the new Highlanders coach, Glenn Delaney, who is loving the South, and why wouldn't he?
Of course, why not? Well, there's something for everyone in tomorrow's ODT. Thank
Certainly
you for
is.
that, Barry.
Thank you.
And now time for a look at tomorrow's weather.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Silverhorn Sportsville.
Today's southern view is taken of a horse grazing along the Chain Hills. Looking at the situation, a cool southwesterly airflow will die out tonight and airflow will tend to warm it north to northwesterly over the next few days as fronts approach the South Island from the Tasman Sea. Looking at what's in store in the south, Balclutha, Gore and Lumsden can all expect moderate northerlies, fine and 21. Catlin's a lot cooler at 17 with cloud and breezy northeasterlies. Moving over to central, Alexandra has light northerlies, fine and 22. Queenstown and Wanaka is similar but marginally warmer at 23. Tiana is moderate northwesterlies, cloud increasing and 19. Looking at the north, Timaru and Oamaru are in for breezy northeasterlies, mostly cloudy and 17. Considerably warmer further inland with Oamaru and Twizel at 23 degrees with fine weather and light northerlies. Here in Dunedin tonight we can expect cloud with southerly winds with an overnight low of 9 degrees. Mostly cloudy tomorrow too, but dry with breezy northeasterlies 17 and 9, and warm on Friday and Saturday with sunny periods of high cloud 24 and 11. And in Invercargill tonight, it's fine with light winds with an overnight low of 6. Fine and sunny tomorrow with light winds 18 and 11, and cloud increasing and some rain developing late on Friday. Freshening northwesterlies 20 and 11. And that's our news for this Wednesday. For the latest news from the southern region, you can follow us on Facebook and at channel39.co.nz. We leave you with another look back on our year that was. Tonight we look at the month of June. I hope you all have a great evening. Take care. Ka kite anō.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.